What up, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing really well this morning. I am hanging out outside in Branson, Missouri. Today we're going to Silver Dollar City. It's the day after Thanksgiving. It is Friday morning. Today we're going to be looking at a couple of lending ICOs. What did he say? Lending ICOs? Who'd have thought, right? Let me just say right now, I am not a financial advisor. I really enjoy this, guys. I enjoy getting to bring you this content. I enjoy getting to show you what I'm doing. I enjoy when people sign up underneath me and become part of the team. And to be honest with you guys, at this point, I still am very new. Our teams consist of 10 to 15 people normally. I am excited about that growing, but that's only because we have more momentum once we get into these, especially these ones that have binary systems and stuff like that. But I digress. Anyways, I am not a financial advisor. Understand that whatever you guys do in this industry, you do on your own. I'm just bringing you what I am doing. It's sad that I even have to keep saying that to cover my own butt as a creator. It gets... I watch all these other guys too, and they all have the little lines they repeat. I'm not to that point where I have some scripted thing, but you guys have to understand that you got to do a lot of research. You can't just take one person's opinion. Don't just follow one YouTuber. Take 3, 4, 5 of us. If there's one that you connect with and you want to get plugged into their team, that's great. If it's me, awesome. If it's not, hey, find the one that fits for you. I watch a lot of different YouTubers. I do a lot of digging on the internet to come up with this stuff. I have friends that email me stuff and text me stuff every day to look at. So I've been talking about, I think it's SFICOIN, SFICOIN, for a few days now. I've mentioned it here and there. Why I have mentioned it. Sorry. So I have no crystal ball when it comes to these things, guys. I could just look at the content of what they're putting together and roll with it. If you guys do your own research on this, I want you to do your own research. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what you're going to find. There's a few people out there, saying that this may be a scam. There's always people saying it may be a scam, guys. ETH Connect. I had a site signed up. I was one of the first people to be talking about it on YouTube. None of the big YouTubers were talking about it yet. And then it's like, oh, they faked something on their white paper. I never saw that. I never saw the screenshot. Somebody made some screen. I have a background in graphic design. I don't know, man. Maybe it was true, maybe it wasn't. But I do know that ETH Connect did finish their ICO. They're about to launch. If they launch, then they'll have made it to the finish line as far as I'm concerned. Yes, I would love some of these platforms to stick around for a while. I think we're going to see that. We're going to see 3, 4, 5 other companies just like BitConnect. They're going to give us the ability to diversify. Right now, we do have Regal Coin. I think they're kind of dying in the water. HUGH, I'm actually honestly been very impressed with, and I need to get some money over there and park some money in it and start building some residual daily profits over at HUGH. But I feel like we're going to see a lot more of those, so I want to be involved in those when they start. Most of the time, the premise with these lending programs is to get in, hit a 10, 15, 20x and get out, because until they have built up, HUGH is just now crossing that. Hadn't even been 30 days yet. So we shall see. These guys, the reason why these guys are getting some hype is because of where they're starting their price at. So let's look at this real quick. Okay, 4 minutes in. I'm going to try and I want to talk about 2 different ICOs, so let's try and keep this. Anyways, at 10 cents, let me grab the calculator here. This is what everybody's been talking about. Basically, if you buy in at 10 cents and the ICO ends at 90 cents, that's 800% right there. 800% on your money, 8 times your money, whatever you want to look at. You've already made a lot of money just on the coins as long as they get to the finish line. If you're thinking about an ICO and you're thinking about gambling in an ICO, this would be the one to gamble in, because the cost to get on the table is very, very low. Now, that might be really hard to get into. It's 5 rounds. This is the first one at 10 cents. They're only going to allow you to buy 400 coins, which is only $40, guys. So what I've done at this point is I've sent about $50 over to the account. Now, in the art of being transparent with you guys, I got the confirmation saying it hit. I got an email from the company saying it hit, but it has not shown up in my little balance in the back office yet. But there is a message inside the back office that says that they've been moving all their stuff over to a new server, their new database, all this stuff. So they're trying to get ready for 2 days from now whenever they get flooded with people, because they're going to get a lot of people. They haven't disclosed how many members have signed up yet, but at 10 cents each, you could basically, if you can get into the first 5 rounds, this is the crazy math. So my goal is to try and get into the first 10 with these guys. But if you can get into the first 5 rounds, you're talking 5 times 40, that's $200 invested, but you would have 400 times 5 coins, that's 2,000 coins. 90 cents is great. At 90 cents, you've made $1,800 out of your 200 is turned into 1,800. But it's safe to say if they make it to the finish line, guys, they're probably going to make it to the market. And then if it hits with something like this, I would say a 5x would be a good number to maybe look at. So if you have 2,000 coins, it hits a 5x. That's 10 grand, guys. 10 grand. That's 200 to 10. That would be the best I've done, hands down, in this thing so far. So I'm going to use dollar cost averaging, and I'm going to try and get into the first 10 rounds is my goal. It's every single day. So this is a commitment to be on here every day when it goes live. This one looks like it's going to go live in the morning time where I'm at, around 10 a.m. So that's good for my schedule. I don't know what part of the world you guys live in. But if I can get into the first 10 rounds at dollar cost averaging, that puts you at 15 cents a coin. 15 cents times 400 is $60 per round, basically, or $600 for all 10 rounds. But still, if you take 400 coins times 10, that's 4,000. If we can make it to that 5 mark, that's 20 grand. So that's my goal, is the first 10 rounds. It's going to be crowded, I feel like, guys. If you haven't already, definitely sign up. There is a binary, and the way I understand it, it's going to automatically kind of fill in. It's got an auto button you hit when you sign up. So really simple. If you guys click the link below, this one, understand, guys. I don't know, man. I don't know if you guys follow stuff in the industry. Next Coin started out with a bang. They sold like about 1.6 million coins, and then they stalled out. I had 1,000 coins in Next Coin. I was rolling the dice. I bought them at 80 cents a piece. Their paper looked good. They had a few little things that looked different about them, but they stalled out. They didn't have momentum. They couldn't make it to the finish line. The site went down. So definitely proceed with caution with these things, guys. Like I said, I sent $50 over here. Yes, I'd like to spend about 600 with them, but I'm not going to send 600 at first. They may never do anything with it. So proceed with caution, but understand that if you're going to roll the dice, this is a decent one to roll the dice on, I feel. And you can't see it because my my screen's covering it up over here. But right over here, there's a login button. When you hit the link below, it's going to take you to this page first. It's a little confusing because you hit the login, and then underneath the login, there's going to be a thing that says, let's see if I can see it here. Well, you can click through my face. Open an account. You click on open an account, and then just follow the steps, guys. It's going to have an auto fill in. An auto fill in for the binary part. You just click the auto and it'll go ahead and drop you into one of the ones below me. If you saw the video last night, I do have somebody on my left leg, but I don't have anybody on my right leg yet. So if you guys want to catch spillover, jump in there quickly, get filled up. It's going to be good when the lending platform starts. And that's a long shot. But if this one starts to, you're going to see people that started with, $100 that now have several thousand. So, there's a good chance that they'll want to invest that and try and grow it in the platform, which is what should happen. That's how lending platforms work, guys. If they work properly, that's how you get them to work. Let's take a look at this one. GOLDGATE. So this one is going live sooner than SFICOIN. It's going to be live tomorrow in the late afternoon where I'm at, early evening time. It's another lending, staking, reward system one. They're saying earn up to 1.5% daily. You're going to see these platforms coming out with higher. They're going to let higher percentages through. This particular one, to be honest, guys, what I like about it so far is the fact that everything looks really, really well, really good put together. They haven't disclosed what the prices are yet. I can't find the prices. They might be on here somewhere if you guys see prices. let me know. But I mean, I've got the back office signed up and all that. The 7-day pre-sale is going to start. I believe that's what we're at right here. Yeah, the pre-sale starts. So it's not even the ICO yet, it's the pre-sale. So they're going to be cheaper than whatever the ICO is. All I'm saying with this one is it's worth maybe signing up, getting into the back office, and looking at when it goes live. I don't know what their cost is going to be, but the site itself is put together very well. As where with this SFICOIN, it looks like, I mean, it's a good looking site, but to me, it just doesn't look as professional. That being said, I made a lot of money off of Regal Coin, and it wasn't professional at all. So we have to, going forward, we have to be a little more cautious at what we put money into. That's why with SFI, I'm saying, hey, I feel good about, throwing $50 at it right now. See what that first round looks like. If they sell out in 10 seconds, I'm going to leave my $50 in there if I didn't get any coins and keep trying. That's kind of my thought process on that. They do have, obviously 90 days, get your money back on 10,000, 110. Their days are a little less, which is cool. Percentages start a little earlier, I think, in the amount. That you're going to see that with trying to compete with BitConnect in the future. But to me, guys, the site's just put together real well. They do have kind of a little binary thing going on. I haven't got into it. I think it's 3 levels deep. It's got some decent. This one does have some decent commission structures. So you're going to see YouTubers talking about it. But with me, there's just not a lot to disclose as far as it pretty much looks like everything else at this point, other than the fact it looks like it's put together well. Let me log into the back office for you. This is their back office, so still not a lot to look at back here. It does look like they're going to take Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is cool. It just still says that the pre-sale is going to start in a day and 10.5 hours from the time of this video. So outside of that, you click on the ICO tab and it just drops you down. It just flows down through the page. Like, that's just this part right here. So it does say that the deposit, there is a minimum of 50 USD, which doesn't worry me, but it is a little bit out of the norm. So once again, don't send a Bitcoin over here until you know this is where you want to park your money, guys. I would say $50. Once again, I feel safe. I'm proceeding with caution in these. A couple weeks ago, I was kind of like, I had in the term of casinos, I had a lot of like house money to play with, and so I was like, I gotta start getting 1,000 coins. I gotta start getting 500 at least at everything I do, which I think is good. As you get more crypto, you need to start like collecting as much crypto as you can from where you can get it at. So these lending ICOs are what's hot right now, guys. These lending ICOs are going to make us a lot of money, but we have to be careful. Okay, I can't stress that enough. You have to be careful at where you put the money. Do your due diligence during the process too. Stay updated on the channels that you watch, because stuff does change with each platform. As when one thing might be working for a while, then it stops working. So just make sure that you stay plugged into all of that stuff. All that being said, I am very excited about both of these platforms. One, I think SFICOIN has an awesome opportunity to make some money just through the ICO period of the coin. Now, like I said, they all have to make it to the finish line. Otherwise, our money does nothing for us. But I feel pretty good about it. GOLDGATE, I like the way it looks. Once again, guys, looks aren't everything, but we did see with UCoin Cash, which is actually, side note, UCoin Cash is going to go live in, I think, an hour and 30 minutes. So that's from right now. But definitely try and get on that round if you can. But like, this looks a lot like UCoin Cash as far as the site's put together well. The white paper looks good. Blah 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 blah. It looks nice. So we saw that as people start catching traction with those start going off. Nobody's really talking about this one yet. Guarantee you they will, especially with this pre-sale thing. I'm gonna go hang out with the family, guys. I'm gonna go make some breakfast. Got a big day ahead of us today. If you're new around here and you enjoy the content, do me a favor and definitely hit that sub button. This, like other people on YouTube, I follow a lot of YouTubers that aren't in this industry, and a lot of it's for entertainment and whatnot. I hope I bring some entertainment factor to you, but understand that a lot of what I'm doing too is time sensitive, so being subbed to the channel and hitting that bell button is important. Also, I announced yesterday, Winning Wednesdays. Winning Wednesdays. I want to give back to the channel. I'm not uber crypto rich yet, so I would like to do that, though, at least once a week. So that being said, I might do it more than once a week, but for sure on Wednesdays videos, I'm going to go back from somewhere during the week. I'm going to pull a random subscriber. That is important, guys. You need to be subscribed because I'm not just relying on some, comment picker to pick stuff. Definitely sub to the channel. That way I know you're part of the team. I want to give back to people that are in the team, okay? So make sure you hit that sub button. Leave a comment below with something interesting in it because I'm looking at the comments, guys. I don't get a gazillion comments. I get about maybe 5 to 10, 15, 20 on a video, and I'm able to go through them. And if you guys ask a great question, I'm going to interact with you. And I'm going to remember that. And on Wednesday, you might get some Bitcoin. That's cool, man. I want to do what I can to give back to the community. So, anyways, that is that. Make sure if you're in these ICOs, that you stay up to date at what time they're going live, because it's important that you're sitting in front of your computer or your tablet or your cell phone or whatever device you use to get your crypto when it goes live so you can get your stuff. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get some breakfast, and then I'm going to get me some UCoin Cash, baby. UCoin Cash. So, links are below. As always, guys, be good. We'll see you soon.